They say silence can be louder than words, but in Gaza, the silence of the world is deafening. It echoes through the broken streets, through the homes reduced to ashes, through the eyes of children who no longer know what safety feels like. A scene from Gaza went viral, haunting, unforgettable. Witnesses watched as bodies were thrown into the air by the force of heavy bombs. Not just numbers, not just names. These were sons, daughters, fathers, mothers, human beings, torn apart and thrown like shadows against the sky. An Egyptian artist, moved by this horror, created a piece that spoke louder than any headline. In his own words, "These are not birds. They are the scattered remains of our brothers, flying through the skies of their occupied land." Let that sink in. Not birds. Remains. Remains of people who once laughed, who once loved, who once dared to dream. This is not a war. This is a massacre. The people of Gaza are trapped. They are surrounded by walls, by drones, by tanks, by a system that denies them the right to live in peace. And yet, even in this cage of cruelty, they continue to breathe, to resist, to hope. But how long can a soul survive when bombs fall every night? How long can a mother cradle her child when her house no longer stands? And while Gaza burns, one man leads with a heart made of stone. Netanyahu, a name that has become a symbol of stubbornness, of arrogance, of a hunger for control at any cost. He says he fights terror. But what terror justifies this? What defense can excuse the image of a child buried under rubble, of an old man screaming the names of his lost family? This is not defense. This is destruction. This is not leadership. This is cold-blooded cruelty. And yet, the world watches. Leaders shake hands. They give statements, not solutions. They offer warnings, not justice. They treat the lives of Palestinians like statistics, disposable, replaceable, forgettable. But art remembers. Art does not lie. That painting by Abdullah Wagih captured more truth than 1,000 speeches. A truth that is too painful to look at, but too important to ignore. Those bodies in the sky, they are not just symbols. They are reminders that every life lost is a story ended too soon. A family torn apart, a prayer that will never be answered. This cannot go on. The people of Gaza are not asking for pity. They are asking for dignity, for a chance to live without fear, for a future where children don't flinch at the sound of planes, for a life that does not end before it begins. And if we still have a heart, we must speak. If we still have a soul, we must stand. Because silence is betrayal. And neutrality in the face of injustice is not peace. It is permission. Let this artwork be more than just a viral moment. Let it be a wake-up call. Let it stir your conscience. Let it push you to ask, what am I doing while Gaza weeps? We must not wait for more bodies to fall from the sky before we speak. We must not allow this pain to become background noise. Gaza is not far away. It is right here, in the cries we hear, in the images we see, in the truth we cannot deny. So, remember the words. These are not birds. Remember the faces. And most of all, remember your voice still matters. Speak for Gaza, now, before it's too late.